Hello and welcome back to a new episode. And we've finished Outside of the Castle, sort of. And so we'll be going away from that project. And it's time to focus on the project down here. Because it's now still empty and some things need to change. Oh, not a lighter. Oops. Um, the first thing we need to change is this net portal. It can't stay here. It's ugly. So I'm going to make a building for it. So that we can travel through the portal still. And it will still come from down here. So you still have a view of the castle a bit. And get a full view as you walk up. But of course it will be a bit hidden away and nicer than this. And of course the best building to put the nether portal in is an inn, and we'll place it over here. Somewhere over here, so it's when you come out you're almost straight to the stairs. And so you have to view the castle. But the inn is of course the logical option, as it's like the way of traveling into the village and the city. This will be a village, of course. And the inn is also for travelers to stay and get some drink, so get something to eat. I think that's the best house to put it in. It wouldn't make much sense to put it in a normal house or prison, like the guards out. But yeah, I'll put it down here somewhere, and I've designed it in creative because the buildings are quite small and it's really difficult to get nice details in a small house. But I think I did something that works. And there is our inn, at least the outside of it. And I forgot one part. This is a horse trough for the horses to drink. As of course we're not in a modern age. But this is the outside and doing without much of the details. So there will be some crates and chests on here. But so I have this side with some storage, so and this also leads behind the bar at the end. Here will be the bar. And there's a stair up here. There will be some rooms to rent over here. But that will be the room. That will be next. And I think it turned out quite nice. First I didn't have the door out like this. Instead it flush with this wall. Then it looked a bit weird because it's almost one block and then 2 bits at the ends. This gives it some more character. And I've hidden the portal over here. And if you come out of the portal, get a good view of the castle, and then you can walk up the stairs, which I really like. And that turned out, and I need to sleep. But now it's time for the interior. And it's time to light the portal. But that's how it looks. But let's do the interior, because this won't do. And there it is all built, and it still feels a bit out of place, but that's because it's just plonked down here, and yeah, there's nothing really blending it in with the terrain, like some pathways, so that's what we'll be working on next. But this is the full building, and now there's some storage over here, and the door's a bit more hidden. And let's take a look inside, because that's where the most things is, and I added the sign here. This probably will say something else later when I find a good name for it. If you have a good name for it yourself, put it in the comments. Maybe I will like a say if it's all English names like I don't know, the White Dragon or something. Then maybe I can even find a pattern for that name and put it on the wall. But yeah, this is the the bar place. I have a bar over here, and then if you have all these cups here, and you can put a drink into a barrel, and well, you can sit here. This is the door to the outside. And then you have some seating areas if you also want to eat or just sit and drink. And it's a nice cozy place. You have a fireplace. But if you want to sleep, you can go up the stairs. Now there's some walls in here and more plants. We have here, I have a two-persons room. There's all two persons. Here's another room. And here all have a bit of storage. Here is another room, a bit. And this is a bigger room. So we have two of those. Oh, and oops. I think it needs to be like this. If I'm correct. Yes. Okay. Now that's now it's all done. And that's the whole interior, because there's not much there. So as I said, we need to make some paths so it blends in nicer, and also add some grass and maybe a tree or something like that, just to blend it in more with the terrain, so it doesn't just sit here. And this is a whole look around. So we have the fireplace, and then you have the struts again here. So let's put the paths in, and that looks so much better. Now it actually looks like it belongs here. So yeah, I did some terraforming, I added some trees, I added this path that goes to the portal. So now you really go out, and then you really leave the castle and go up. There will be a thing over here, I think, or I'm not sure anymore. If you actually want the thing over here, because it does obstruct the view of the castle. Maybe only on one side. But yeah, you have this path over here now. It goes to the front door, and you can take a path to the back. And of course, this is for the horses. And you have a little bit over here, which will go further in that way. Tree here. I'm fine with the trees, and it's not the best, but I don't know how to make them better. Again, trees are difficult to make and much easier if they're larger scale, but then yeah, you get enormous trees. And they also decorate this part of the river. I will do this to the whole river, but this is just for now. So there's some reeds and stuff, plants, and I quite like how this turns out. And now we'll just continue this through the rail river. But to do it as you get to the buildings along the river, there will be a building here. That's why it's quite empty over here. There will also some buildings on the other side. And over here will also be some more buildings. But yeah, I quite like how this looks. It's really green and lush. And I will have to see if I want to see something over here. But that's this building done. Now it's time to do some redstone over here, and let's build a mini game. And we now have some space for redstone, and it's quite a big hole, but I can't make it any smaller. Probably a redstone genius can make it way smaller. Hey, I'm not a redstone genius, and this is all the redstone we need. And let's do this piece by piece. So I also have all these colors. I hope to color coordinate the redstone a bit. And let's start with the inputs, because we have some special inputs to go to different modes. So let's first do that. These are all the inputs, and it looks like a mess, but there's a whole lot of redstone in between. So the outer two control the outer two servers. So which one is up? If it's up, it controls something. It's activated. So now, so you can activate this one and you can activate the middle ones. And let's change that. It's not important, but I want it. And it's nice and timed. Okay. That's the selection mode in. I think we should add the main component now. Because, yeah. With this, of course, it's going to be a shooting range. Of course, but that's what the target box is for. And I've found a little trick to detect what score you got. I'll be implementing that here. And that looks like this. So you have a target which you shoot. Of course, this will all be hidden, all the redstone. But then it goes down. So lose two signal things here. And there will be a block over here. That is the ground. This level. It goes into this redstone plot, the pulse lengthener. Because the observer can detect the power changes in a redstone dust. And it's this length, because if you make it shorter, then it goes down too quick for the observer to keep up. So, and this observer leads into the dropper, which will drop out an item for every point you get into the target block. So that's how you keep track of the score. And it's been a while, so I think the two loss here doesn't really matter. It's actually one loss, because this one gets transferred down here. This doesn't matter because you also get a pulse for 0, which of course is not a point. So with that done, we need to, well, get the scores. And this in the middle is for automatic score. You won't see this, but you can make the way circuit that checks both scores and determines who won. And the outer one is just for keeping your own score, so the items will go into a barrel over here. That's also why this extra line is here. It's to lock the hopper from sucking items out of the barrel. That's on both sides. And this will lead into the clock to make sure the barrel is empty at the start. But let's start with the difficult part. That's the part that determines who won. It's quite a big part of the machine, as I said. So this one starts the flip-flop starts the counting, and this sets itself. And these are the droppers, of course. So items are put into this hopper. The way it determines who won is by slowly pulling the items out of a hopper, and once that happens, these pistons should extend upwards, so the signal can pass through, I think, of the winning person, as the losing person doesn't power the line anymore because there are no items in hopper. And this determines when the line should reset and the piston should go down again. That also depowers the pistons. And it's one big redstone mess, of course. But to finish the circuit, I'm gonna add the line to push the items into the barrel from this dropper. We need to fill the droppers. And I'm going to make a detection system for if you hit the bullseye, so you'll hear that noise. And lastly, we need to make the winning detection notifying system. So there will be a firework shot out of the wall and some bells or something like that. Note blocks that will play. And I think that's finished all. And this sets on lamp lights up if it's still low, if it's still processing the score. so you know when you can shoot again. Now everything is in, so we now have these glass tubes over here on the hopper line that brings them back. And we also have this system to detect if there's a bullseye by subtracting 13 from the signal, because the maximum you can get is 14 in here. So if it's 14, then it goes down and now sound. And we now have some towers going up to the dispensers, which are some fireworks. And everything should work now. So let's shoot some arrows. I've shot one arrow at them already. So let's fire another one. Another one. And as you can see, the lamps light up as long as it's doing its thing. And now we can shoot again. Shoot again. Oh, bad shot. And shoot this one again. I missed. Okay, let's shoot again. And when it's done processing, we can press the button. And then you have a waiting noise. And it's processing the items. And Team Blue won. The blue one. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, it's quite big, but I'm very proud that I did it on my own. This is all my design. So I like that. But now it's time to cover all of it and make a nice shooting range out of it. And now we have a nice and decorated place, and I've got to hide the dispensers. So let's do that quickly and get some light grey wool from our storage system. Come on. Light grey wool. Do I have that? Yes. Okay. 2 banners, please. And then quickly get down again. The door opens. Then we're done, and there's only one thing left to do. Because of course we need to give it a good test. What better way than to challenge someone. And I need to get back there. Because, well, let's see if I'm a good archer. And probably also need to get some bows here. Without affinity, so you can really have an X amount of shots in your duel. That's better. And yeah, so we'll probably make an stand somewhere here. You can get your bows and some arrows. And you have 2 lines over here, so you can choose to get close or a bit further away. And yeah, that's all. You have the blue side and the red side, of course. And another 3. And this place is getting together already. Of course, we'll put at the building there, that building there. There will be 2 or 3 buildings, I think. Here will be a building, and there another building, and so on. So it will become more of a village instead of a green place. But let's first duel someone. Hello, I challenge you to a duel.
Uh-oh.
Come with me. Here
Arrow shooting duel?
is a shooting range.
Alright.
From the barrel here back, you can take 10 arrows. And the winner takes the golden arrow.
Ah, alright.
So, do you want the furthest line or the closest line?
The furthest line.
Okay. So stand behind that.
Stand on here?
Yeah, and you have 10 shots. When you shoot, the lamp lights up, and that signifies that the game is processing your shot. So don't shoot before it stops, so it turns off. Then you can shoot again.
Alright.
So,
should I start?
Yeah, you can start. The ring. Okay, this is almost the same shot. You can shoot again. Ooh. I'm not any better than you, but you can shoot again. Shot 3. That's exactly the same shot.
It's Do we get 10 chances?
Get 10 shots.
Why does it go
4.
slightly different the entire time?
Almost a bullseye. Because if there's a bullseye, there's a sound. Okay, that's a bad shot. Ooh,
Oh, I also almost got bullseye.
that's a bad shot. 4 more. I don't know where that. That's a bullseye.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Okay,
That
you
was
need to
close
wait.
again. 2 more shots.
These shots are doing great. Going great.
Oh, that was a bad
That's
I think.
bullseye. Apparently. That's not that bad. That's a bullseye.
one. Really? I thought it was a...
At the bell, the bulls, or I think I configured it right. My last shot. Then we need to stop, wait for processing, and then we can press the button, and then it will.
Oh, this button.
Then it will count our scores.
That's so cool.
Let's see who won. It's going at top speed, so it's not that quick.
Sunset.
Should
Well,
be
it
any
leaves us in
second.
what do you call that?
I don't know. Okay, this takes a while. There, you won.
Hey, let's go!
Okay, you
Oh,
can
that's nice fireworks.
You can look in the barrel down here. There's your score. So you got 106 in 10 shots. That's quite good. Like, oh, why is mine off? No. Why is mine empty? Okay. That's why we test this.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
wait.
what I'm for.
Okay, something, the signal doesn't go down.
I think...
Ah, found the problem. Okay, we shall never know how much I scored.
No, that's too bad.
Let's take a slab and fix it. But you did win, so I placed it wrong. You get the golden arrow. The first one.
Oh, hello. Thank
Here you go. And I'll set up a stand so we can nice stand for the bows and the arrows.
Ah, yeah.
But
where do I put this? I should put it in like an item frame. First trophy I've won here.
Yes. But that's all for this episode. There will be some more minigames somewhere, I think. I will try to make more minigames. And then we'll probably play them too, and maybe even play this one again in a minigame tournament. But we'll have to wait for that because I have not designed all the minigames yet. And I hope you enjoyed. And we built the inn, so we finally have a good place for the nether portal and this minigame. And I'll see you in the next one. Good. Bye.